In Part 3, we'll explore 4 essential principles: pleasing personality, accurate thinking, concentration, tolerance. Together, these form the key to influence, clarity, and collaborative power. Let's begin. 9. Pleasing personality, the currency of influence. Napoleon Hill makes this point clear. Your personality is either opening doors or closing them. A pleasing personality is the aggregate of all the agreeable, gratifying, and likable qualities of any one individual. It's not about charm for charm's sake. It's about creating trust, harmony, and likability that allow you to influence others positively. Here are the key ingredients of a pleasing personality. Courtesy and kindness, always. A genuine smile, your most powerful and universal asset. Listening more than you speak. Empathy, understanding people's emotions and viewpoints. A positive mental attitude, calm, optimistic, and steady. Hill emphasizes that your personality is your brand. It's how others experience you, and people love to be around those who uplift rather than drain them. A harsh truth he shares. Technical skills may get you in the door, but personality keeps you in the room. And remember, your personality is under your control. It's something you can cultivate and improve every day, through practice, awareness, and honest feedback. If you want to rise in life, ask yourself, how do others feel after interacting with me? Am I a source of confidence and clarity for others? A pleasing personality doesn't mean being fake. It means being your best self, consistently, sincerely, and with grace. 10. Accurate thinking, the foundation of sound decisions. Now let's go deeper. Accurate thinking is the principle that separates wishful dreamers from practical achievers. Accurate thinkers do not accept opinions created by others. They reach decisions only after carefully analyzing all the facts. Hill explains that most people think with their emotions, not with facts. This makes them vulnerable to manipulation, fear, gossip, and poor decisions. Accurate thinking involves separating facts from fiction, identifying important facts versus unimportant ones, avoiding assumptions, stereotypes, and emotional overreactions. This is especially important in the age of noise, when news, social media, and hearsay constantly bombard your mind. Hill's advice: become a mental filter, not a sponge. Train your mind to question. Is this true? Is this important? Who benefits from me believing this? He also urges you to protect your mental environment. Associate with people who value truth, clarity, and logic. Avoid those who dwell in negativity, fear, or blind emotion. In decision-making, accurate thinking gives you an edge. It allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing you're not guessing, you're thinking sharply and intentionally. 11th, concentration. Focus is power. Here's one of Hill's most timeless lessons. Concentration is what turns scattered energy into unstoppable force. Concentration is the act of focusing the mind on one subject and keeping it there until the objective has been attained. Most people fail not because they lack talent, but because they divide their attention across too many tasks, ideas, or goals. Hill teaches that concentration does 2 things. It helps you make faster progress toward your definite chief aim. It trains your mind to resist distraction and stay on course. Without concentration, you waste energy switching tasks, get overwhelmed by complexity, miss opportunities because you're unfocused. To build concentration, Hill recommends setting clear, singular priorities for your day. Working in focused time blocks, free from distractions. Saying no to things that don't align with your chief aim. He also warns about mental leakage, the loss of energy caused by worry, multitasking, or trying to please everyone. Protect your mind like it's your most precious asset. Because it is. Imagine a magnifying glass under the sun. If you keep moving it, nothing happens. But if you hold it still, it ignites. That's the power of concentration. 12th. Tolerance, the strength of open-mindedness. Tolerance might not sound like a business skill, but Hill considers it essential for both personal growth and global peace. Intolerance is a form of ignorance that limits opportunity, poisons relationships, and weakens leadership. In a world full of diverse beliefs, cultures, and personalities, intolerance is a mental disease. It blinds you to new ideas, alienates others, and fosters conflict. Hill highlights two main areas where tolerance matters most: religious and racial tolerance. Without it, society cannot progress. Intellectual tolerance, the ability to consider other viewpoints, even when they challenge your own. Why is tolerance important for success? It allows you to build strong, diverse relationships. It helps you remain calm under pressure when dealing with different opinions. It strengthens your leadership and influence by showing maturity and openness. But don't confuse tolerance with agreement. You don't have to embrace every idea. Just be willing to understand it before rejecting it. This principle also applies internally. Tolerance helps you be patient with yourself, to forgive mistakes, to grow with humility. In a divided world, those who practice tolerance become bridges, not walls, and bridges build empires. Connecting the dots. Let's recap what we've covered in Part 3, a powerful set of principles to master the external world with grace and intelligence. Pleasing personality. Influence begins with how you treat others. Be the person people want to work with. Accurate thinking. Cut through noise. Think critically. Base your decisions on truth and importance. Concentration. Focus on one goal, one task, one mission. Protect your time and mental energy. Tolerance. Stay open-minded, humble, and inclusive. The more people you can work with, the more success you'll have. These laws are especially important in today's fast, complex, and interconnected world. They turn you into a leader, not just in business, but in your family, your community, and your purpose.